Yeah, go for it.
You must be absolutely thrilled with that.
Yeah, big achievement. Winning 2 derbies in the same year, I think it means a lot for fans, means a lot for the group and the quality we showed. This game was tough, as expected, because we know that Newcastle have this ability to go strong, especially during the first half, to generate momentum, with the crowd as well. So they were intense, but finally we conceded the goal, our mistake, which can happen. The team reacted well. It was important to stay 1-0 down, to have the ability to realign the team during the half-time. I think it was okay, and we showed what we wanted to show during the second half.
It's been a great return to the Premier League. Is this the kind of icing on the cake, if that makes sense? You get the impression, but
I think I understand. Yeah, it's very positive. I think this win means a lot for us as a team, as a coach, as a staff, for our fans as well. And winning 2 games against Newcastle, and they play at a big level. They played in Champions League last week, so it means a lot. And it's another stage, and we want to get better day after day.
thank you.
Ajit, you've had a lot of amazing results under yourself since you took charge. Is this the most beautiful day of the lot?
I don't know, an important one, to be fair, an important one, and the consistency is key. So we had a bad run recently, and really quickly the doubt can appear, and I think we stayed composed because we trust the way we are working, and consistency in this league is key. So winning at Elland Road was really important. Winning at Newcastle means a lot as well. And we are talking about consistency, just not one good game. We have to repeat, even if sometimes you struggle, and because the league is so demanding.
When the Saudi takeover happened, Sunderland were in League One. I know you weren't here, but now you're ahead of them in the Premier League table. What does that say about Sunderland as a football club?
I think we have our own story, our own pathway, and we want to get better with our identity. We are not Newcastle, we are Sunderland with different setup. And I think last year it was an incredible season in the championship, a long season like a marathon. It went well, and the players got experience, and with the new players in the squad, the connection stay really hard, and it wasn't easy to keep this identity, but it's the case. And in this season in the Premier League, we had ups and downs, but we stayed connected with the identity and the way we want to play.
There's still plenty more to come in this story.
Say it again.
There's still plenty more to come in this amazing Sunderland story.
Yeah. It's a big achievement today, but it's not the end of the story. We will have 7 games in this league, and after that we'll have another season and so on. So it's always a reset and go again, but I think it's important to enjoy today.
Brian was absolutely fantastic today. Can you just talk to us a little bit about his performance and how important?
Yeah. I felt this week Brian at another level, really, during the training sessions. The way he's now connected with his own performance, but also with his teammates, is getting crazy, really, because the league is so demanding. So he started the season with us, not at probably at the best fitness level, so he needed a bit of time to be ready to be competitive physically. And when it was done, you still have to connect with your teammates. And now progressively, with confidence and with experience, we want to play with him. And this connection through the middle is so hard to defend. So Newcastle wanted to be aggressive, so we just wanted to attract them, play with Brian, support him, and now we can kill the press. And even in the final third, so he's getting better. He's a good striker.
Scott?
Can you just, again on Brian,
obviously, if Mark Guay doesn't go back to Chelsea, it's probably a good chance Brian's not a Sunderland player. Just talk a little bit about how that move for Brian came about and the extent to which you'd already looked at him when all of that was going on.
Yeah, it's life, football, unpredictable, but you can create the condition to find a good setup, and it was in our radar, like a good fit. And after that, sometimes it's achievable, sometimes it's not. It was the case, and finally, I think the connection is perfect.
And I mean, you've come today with an awful lot of first-team players unavailable. You conceded a pretty bad goal to go behind, all of that, and yet, so many teams would have collapsed. I think in that moment, the fact that your players didn't. We've talked about the character and the bond that you've managed to stay intact from those championship days to now. What does that say about them, and who in particular do you think was really important in terms of holding that together when it could have gone so wrong?
Yeah, hard to say individually. I think it's a collective because it's the emergence of the connections. We are talking about players to connect it together. This stadium today was really challenging and demanding. We are just on the edge, but finally, I think the players stayed connected, and it's not only one. Sometimes maybe one or two are a bit tired, and they won't be able to do what they used to do, and it will be another one. So it's more about the collective, I think, rather than just one player.
Just when did you feel the game start to turn your way?
I appreciated the beginning because we were not surprised by the intensity and the way they played. So we had the answers. After that, you have to execute. Made a mistake, it's possible. I think the beginning of the second half was important, and we got a better confidence progressively. And finally, we felt that it was possible to hurt their defense, and when it was the case, I think the confidence got better. It was probably the turning point. Yeah.
And for you personally, how do the celebrations look tonight?
We'll be calm, probably, because
what will you do?
I don't know exactly. It's important just to enjoy the moment, because in a career it's rare. You have to work hard, going through difficult moments. It was the case recently, and you always have to work hard to enjoy special moments, and I think this one is really important for us.
Hi. You spoke about unpredictable moments likely to happen in derbies on Friday, and of course in the 9th minute a very unpredictable moment happened. What went through your head then?
Try to stay calm, just connected with what happened on the pitch, because as a manager, as a coaching staff, we can't make crazy decisions. So it's important to read the game. It's hard to celebrate a goal now because you know that the VAR might disallow the goal. So we are always on the edge. But finally, it was important to manage the game properly, and I tried my best.
And how proud are you of the control that your players showed when they've gone behind and things could have gone disastrously wrong?
Yeah, it can go really fast if you lose your mind. I think we were just on the edge with our structure because we wanted to press more, but we were a bit more open, and they went through with Voltomado, for example. So we managed this problem during the halftime, and I think the second half was better.
And you resisted making changes until Enzo very, very late, which obviously made a key difference. How hard was it perhaps not to send substitutes on?
It wasn't difficult, to be fair, because the players on the pitch were good. So when they are at the level and they show the great character, great quality, until they are not tired, don't change anything.
Simon?
Just 2 incidents away from the actual football and the brilliant result. Gertrude was racially abused allegedly. The Premier League are investigating. How is he, and what do you feel about that incident?
Yeah, we spoke just a bit before the press conference. It looks okay. It's not acceptable, and it's important to report and to manage the situation properly. So it looks okay, but we need to support him.
And secondly, your bus seemed to have its windscreen broken on the way down to the
Really?
entrance.
It's a shame.
Yeah, it's a shame. How did that feel? Was it an intimidating atmosphere, and was there a bit of crowd trouble as well between the two fans? What do you think?
Yeah, I hope it will be okay because the fight was only on the pitch, and we still have to stay respectful. And they have a good crowd. We have fantastic fans. The fight is only on the pitch, and for the rest, we have to stay calm. Yeah.
Great, thanks guys.
Thank you.
Okay, well done.
Thank you so much.